Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm so sorry that we are so late, but Kylie and I were talking backstage. It's the first time we've met and just got to talking and lost track of time. And I looked over and went, oh crap, it's quarter after we need to start. And so forgive us for that. This is Kylie. I'm saying that right?
It's Kyle, but that's
Kyle.
okay.
Okay. All
Sometimes family calls me Kylie, so it's all good. It's like one of my
I knew
nicknames.
somebody named Kylie that spelled it that way. That's why I was thinking that's how it was pronounced. So,
And that's a
um,
nickname, so it's all good.
so Kyle, Therese Cranston, um, and you do. Tell us about you. What do you do? How long have you been doing it? All that fun stuff.
All right. So hi everybody. I'm so excited to be here. So I'm a reader and I'm 46 and I've been reading since I was 15. But I'm new to the YouTube world. So I have a business. I work at a witch shop. I live in Lawrence, Kansas, and I work at a witch shop in town, which I love. And I do readings there. And the different kinds of readings I do mediumship, crystal prescription, shadow work, past life stuff. And then like the standard readings, I get a lot of love, a lot of people coming to me for like relationship stuff, which I love doing love readings. And yeah, so I just do, those are the different kinds of readings I do. I use tarot and oracle, and I'm trying to think of what else. I'm like blinking.
She writes romance novels.
Oh, yeah. I write smutty
That's
romance
kind of like
novels.
that started because I was listening to a short story when she came on, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm listening." And she's like, "What are you listening to?" And I told her. She was like, "Oh yeah, I write those." And I was like, "Oh my god."
I love it. I do. I write. So I'm a fiction writer, and I self-published my first novel, but I took it off of Amazon because I wanted to change. I published it years ago, and it needed some updates and just to kind of update with the times. And I
Yeah.
had an editor reach out to me and say she wanted to work with me on it, but she's like, you need to have an agent first. So now we're trying to get me an agent. So it's very exciting. So, oh, I love it. I'm gonna write one. You have a witch character. I love it. So I'm a witch, but I'm also an angel girl. So I blend the two worlds because I love angels.
Witch, and I'm probably more paganish
Yeah.
than Wiccan. I believe in the force is how I tell people.
I'm eclectic.
Back in '77, when I waited 3 hours to get in to see the first Star Wars movie, and Obi-Wan Kenobi was explaining to Luke Skywalker what the Force was. It was an epiphany for me because I'm sitting in the audience going, oh my God, that's what I believe. It's like it just meshed right then and there. It was wild. So that's what I tell people. I believe in the Force.
I love that. Actually, I don't have them down here, but I went to a crystal show yesterday and I got a black obsidian Darth Vader and an opalite Yoda. No. I don't have them down here. I'll have to send you.
I have one of these that's black obsidian. Allie, heart and soul connected is the one that gave me this for Christmas a couple of years ago. Yeah,
I'm going to be on with her on Wednesday.
Oh, y'all be sure you watch. So Allie's great. I mean,
I'm excited.
She was one of the first people to invite me on her channel, and I was so nervous that I was like sick to the stomach.
Oh, I just invite myself. I reached out to about people. I'm like, do you want to collab? Do you want to collab? Do you want to collab?
Yeah, I mean, that's how I started out was, in the beginning, it was waiting for people to invite me. And then when I finally bit the bullet and was like, okay, I need to do my own thing here. And then, yeah, it was reaching out to everybody and saying, would you come on and do a show with me? And so, and it just kind of went from there. All of Kyle's information, her website, her YouTube channel, all that good stuff is in the description box below. So you can go down there and click on it. Dibs is already posting it in the chat as
thank you, Jackie. I love Jackie. Jackie and I are collabing later in the month. I'm so excited.
Jackie's great. She's been one of my members since I started membership. And so we would chat before and after members meetings would start, and we just got to be friends. And then she finally said something about trying to read, and I'm like, okay, well, you got to come on. And so, and I think I was the second person came on the channel, and so she does the slumber party with me a lot.
I watch that. I watch that every Saturday.
That is so much fun.
I want to come on sometime. I have to get a naughty deck though. I don't have any naughty deck except maybe my rock and roll one. I don't know if it's really naughty though. But
You can make them naughty by just slipping in a word or two to go with it.
true.
I've had people do that have come on like, I don't have any naughty cards. I'm like, just make something up. I've got more naughty decks now than I know what to do with. Um,
I love that.
but that just started out because I would find myself on Saturday night sitting here, 10, 11 o'clock at night, wide awake, going, well, I wonder if anybody else is awake. And so I would just hop on and do a live. And after, I guess, 3 or 4 times doing it, everybody was like, oh, you got to do this every weekend. So
it's fun. I listen to it every Saturday.
One of my buddies is playing in town. Every Saturday night, I do the slumber parties. So,
love it.
And then in the past few months, I started just inviting groups of people on, so that it wasn't just me. It's like a panel, and it's a lot more fun, and everybody seems to enjoy it a lot. So
it is. It's really fun. I'm always laughing. I mean, I listen to it every Saturday. My husband's like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "You just won't get it." I have my headphones in. I'm like listening to it in bed.
Well, good. I'm glad somebody really likes it, and besides just
It's
us.
fun.
So definitely gonna have to have you come on. Just say the word anytime. And so yeah, Barbara, I try to stay awake. Some people that are on Eastern time, it's an hour later for them when we get started, and so they hang in as long as they can. We got Miss Tarot D's gonna be on tonight. So
fun.
And she is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I mean, I know her as him.
Yeah.
His real person. And we got to be good friends when he started having to go through another round of chemo. And I contacted his husband on Facebook and said, okay, I know you don't know me, but, I explained who I was. I said, I really want to send some stuff, not just something online. I want to send him a package so he can open up and he can hold in his hand. And so his husband sent me their address, and I sent him a get well package and a voodoo doll and all kinds of stuff. And we just got to be friends. And usually once a month or so, we do a FaceTime on Messenger with each other, where we sit and just chat about whatever. And he's an absolute sweetheart. He's given me a lot of. He's been doing it a long time too. So
I love Miss Tarot D. We follow. She followed me, and I was like, so I followed her. I subscribed to her. I'm like fangirling a little bit. I was so.
There you go. Yeah, that's. Like, I remember the first few times I was on with somebody that I had been watching all the way, and I was like hyperventilating because I was going to be on camera with them. It's like, please don't let me sound like an idiot. Just like with Linda G. I mean, there was a young man, Aiden. He just graduated university. Started a channel while he was in school, and several of us got to see him through somebody else's channel, and we're inviting him on and getting to be friends with him. And then one day he pops up with a live stream with Linda G. And so we're all emailing him going like, how did you get Linda G on your channel? He's like, I emailed her. We were like, no, it can't be that easy. He's like, yeah, I just emailed her and said, I'm brand new. Would you come on my channel? And she said yes. And so that's awesome. When we all started emailing her. So
I emailed her. I haven't heard back, but that's okay. She probably gets hundreds of emails.
She's got over 100,000 subscribers. So
yeah, so
she gets bombarded with emails. If something comes up and I need to reach her right away, I just text her.
Nice.
She gave me her number to text, and so it was like, in case of an emergency, you can reach me this way. So I was
you're on the A list.
So I try not to disabuse that, I'll wait and save it for when it's important. But that's how I met Mel. That's how I met Arthur, was through Linda G.
I love all the connections.
She had both of them on her channel, and I met Mel, and we kind of became friends and started
He seems very sweet.
conversing. He is such a sweet man. And then I saw Arthur on Linda's channel, and I emailed him and invited him on my channel. And he was like, "You're the first one that invited me after Linda G." So, he came on and we just hit it off. And just he, he started giving me instructions in on how to look at the camera when you're talking. I hate looking at the camera when I talk because I can't see who I'm talking to. It's like you're here, the camera's there, and so if I look at the camera, I'm not seeing the faces. So I try to compromise.
I'm looking at you and pretending like we're face to face. I wonder if I look weird. I don't know. I'm looking at like to there, so that's why I'm looking at like where your face is. I don't know.
Right. You'd have to input the camera in the middle of the computer screen if you want me looking directly into the camera when I'm talking. So when it's just me doing a recording, it's not that hard because I've already got it written out what I'm going to say, and I'm either holding it up or I've got it in a Word doc on the computer, and so I can look at the camera and talk. But when I'm with other people, I forget to do that. And I have a bad habit of leaning forward on my desk, and then half my face disappears.
I do that when I'm reading, and then I start getting neck and back pain. After like a long day at the shop, I'm like, oh, I have to come home and sit on my little mat, my red light therapy mat.
I got one for my face, so that I got from Andrew Niki.
Oh, the skincare guy. Yeah, that looks awesome.
Best skincare I've ever used in my life. And I'm going to be 65 in June. Trust me, I have used a lot of skincare products. There's none that compares. And I've gotten to know and become friends with Andrew. And he's a really, really nice guy.
And, like that.
And so he sent me a mask when they came out with the red light mask. He sent me a mask to try. And so I was like, oh, wow, I get to be a guinea pig. And he's like, yeah, anything you want to try when we come up with a new product, I'll send it to you. I'm like, yeah, if I like it, great. If I don't, I'll just tell you it didn't work for me and I'll leave it at that. And then nobody else has to know because it might work for somebody else.
Yeah.
It just didn't work for me. Yeah. So yes, please, if you have questions, please put them in all caps. Do you have a preference on what kind of questions you read on?
Oh no, I'm open to I'm open to anything. I know sometimes with health, I'm like
yeah, I don't do health, I don't do medical, I don't do legal.
Okay.
Because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer. So.
I'm same way. But I do like I can do mediumship. Usually if I'm doing quick readings, it's more psychic than actual mediumship connection, because sometimes it takes me a hot minute to connect to the person. Because I use Archangel Azrael to connect.
Yeah.
But I can still get intuitive and psychic hits from that person. And sometimes I can get the connection right away. But I love I just answered questions from someone's galactic spirit guide.
Barbara's like, I remember when you turned 60. Yeah, we've been on here a long time together. When the mediumship first started happening for me, my mother shows up. And it's like, she's like, over here, you're going to come talk to my daughter. Come over here. It's like she's directing people over. I'm like, the first time it happened, I'm like, Mom, what are you doing here? And she's like, well, you need to talk to so-and-so.
I love that. So she's your gatekeeper.
Okay, so she's become my behind the scenes director for.
That's fantastic. I work with Archangel Azrael because I keep the door closed, and then I don't just open the door to the dead. And I'm like, okay, Azrael, can you get so and so? Because since he's the one that helps you when you cross over.
Right.
But that's awesome that your mom does that.
I mean, I have my little things I do before I get started. I've got my bell and my sprays. I can't burn incense in the house. My guys are allergic, but so I use the smudging sprays instead, and then I burn incense outside the house, like on the full moon. I walk around and sage all the smudge all the windows and the doors. I'm sure the neighbors think I'm like really wacko, a crazy lady again. Every month she's out there doing this stuff.
I love it.
I put a Wiccan welcome sign out on my front door. So anybody comes to my front door, that's the first thing they can see. And I said, okay, maybe they'll quit thinking I'm just weird and they'll go, "Oh, she's a witch. Okay, never mind."
I have a
Be
witch
nice to her.
mat, and it's like, come in for a spell. It's like, welcome, come in for a spell.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty
Oh,
good. Mine's like a little prayer that I
nice.
found on a plaque. And so I put it up outside on the door. It's a little metal plaque. I can't remember what it says off the top of my head, but yes, there's a member Zoom meeting at 5 o'clock Central Time. So that'll be 6 Eastern, 4 Mountain, 3 Pacific. Figure from there, wherever you're at. So, and I love doing our member stuff because we just hang out and talk and visit, read for each other. It's 1 month we were like, everybody was like, you read for us all the time. We're going to read for you. So
Oh,
everybody
that's
came over
awesome.
and read for me, which was awesome. I was so touched by that.
Aw.
Um, yeah, I think Aiden's still in Dallas too. He just graduated. He does, because he still does a lot of Mel's stuff on his YouTube channel and everything. Mel hired him to do his thing because that's what he studied in school was camera filming and like all that stuff. I don't even know what it's called, but he knows what he's doing. He's getting ready to start teaching a class, y'all. Go to his YouTube channel. You'll see it. He's getting ready to start teaching a class on how to start a YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
And so I'm like, okay, I need to sign up for that just to see what I missed.
Yeah, I did too.
I jumped in and did this. I didn't know what I was doing. Hardly nobody knew what we were doing because people had only been started doing it right about the time I stumbled in. And so it's like if I had known what it took back then, I never would have done it because I would have been like, are you crazy? I don't have time for that. I work a full-time job.
Yeah, I don't know how you work full time and do it. I'm a freelancer. I'm a freelancer and I'm struggling, but I also have 2 little kids that I have to.
Well, it's different. There's no kids in our house except the cats, and the youngest cat is not quite a year old yet, so he's a trip. Me and his mother, we knew, are the only females in the house. I've got 3 guys, 2 dogs, a cat, and a lizard that are all male. And
oh my gosh.
me and 1 other cat are females. So it's like we're surrounded by testosterone.
Yeah. I had to get a girl dog because I have 3 men in my house, and I was like, we're getting a female dog.
Yeah,
it's balancing out here.
Well, and it's like our female cat. We didn't even know she had gotten pregnant until she started delivering kittens.
Oh, wow.
It was like, oh my God, when did this happen? And Bruno, the male cat, that was the only surviving kitten out of her litter.
Oh.
And then we got her fixed. So there's no more kittens coming from her. It's like, I'm not going through that again. It was traumatic. It was because 2 of them were like stillborn when they came out. And that was rough. My son and I both were just so ripped apart. And but so you do live readings in person.
Yeah, I do live readings on YouTube. I do like in-person ones too. I do them on Zoom for people that aren't local. I have clients like all over the world. I actually have a client.
Yeah, I do on Zoom.
I'll
do them on StreamYard. Just depends. If they're not good with Zoom, then I'll just do it on StreamYard. I've only done 1 actual live in-person reading. And it was someone that contacted me, and lo and behold, we discovered that we both work at the same university.
Oh, wow.
And our buildings were next door to each other, and we didn't even know it. We didn't know each other,
That's cool.
So that was kind of wild. She's retired now, but so yeah, I went and did walked over to her office after work one evening, and we did a reading, and that was a lot of fun. And I'm scrolling to see if there's any other questions that I didn't miss.
Thank you, Dibs. I'm a huge Sugar Skull person. I'm pretty sure in a past life, I lived in Mexico because I love like mariachi music. I love like all that stuff. I'm really into like Day of the Dead.
Oh yeah, cool.
Pretty sure
I've had
past life
a few
connection.
things like that. I mean, my guides are Native American, so they first came to me through a calendar picture from a
Oh,
local tribe when I lived in Arizona. They had done a calendar one year, and all the artwork was from the local artist in the tribe. And as I'm flipping through it, one picture was literally like jumped out at me. And I heard very clearly in my head, "We're your guides." And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but okay.
maybe that's why you had to move there to discover that.
That's very, very possibly why, yeah, because I'd never been out there before in my life. I'd never been on the reservation.
Mhm.
I used to go over all the time on the reservation to go play bingo. I mean, one of the biggest casinos in Phoenix was 3 blocks from me. You know, I could walk there and back.
Oh,
But
nice.
so uh, it was a great place to live. It's very different than the South. But then we're different just about from anybody down here. Um, so let's see here.
Oh, Innocent Potato. I live in Lawrence, Kansas, but I'm originally from Chicago and I lived in Boston for 11 years before I moved here. I always like to tell people.
Okay. You didn't
My
pick
hus-
up the Boston accent. That's
I
for
did
sure.
not. I kept my Chicago one.
There you go. And see, you sound like Mel then. That's why.
Yeah.
Although sometimes Mel slips into Kentucky
Yeah.
because that's where he was born and raised. You know, so
I do think that's funny when the little Southern comes out. I love listening to him because it reminds me of home. I'm like, oh, I like your
yeah,
accent.
he's Mel's a trip. And of course, I grew up on the Gulf Coast between Texas and Florida, up and down and up and down. My mother had wandering feet. She was a gypsy.
Ah.
We never stayed any one place long, but we didn't go far. It was like up and down the coastline.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of have a little bit of an accent from everybody, you know, not heavily any one, um, but I love the South. I mean, I love the people down here. Most of them are decent people, and they're not the crazy lunatics that you see on TV. So
That's
that's a
good
good
to
thing.
know. I've been to Louisiana twice, but it was only to New Orleans. I love that city. I really do. I've
New
been
Orleans is a different planet.
there.
um, but yeah, New Orleans is a trip. That's but it had bad memories for me for a really long time, and I finally started dealing with it and getting past it to where it doesn't bother me anymore if I have to go over there. But for a long time, I didn't like to go to New Orleans. Um, my late husband was real ill. And we had to go. That's where his doctors were. So
Mm.
we had to go once, twice a month, every month for like a year to see his doctors in New Orleans. And it was, I think Aiden's channel is now called Aiden Reads Tarot. I think is what he calls it now. I know in the beginning it was Aiden Learns Tarot, but now I think it's Aiden Reads Tarot or something to that effect. So every now and again he shows up. He's been so busy with school that he hasn't really done a lot. But okay, yeah, I grew up in I lived in Northwest Florida, Fort Walton Beach, next to Destin. So that was fun. Yeah, when I moved to Arizona, I took the train. It was the first time I'd ever been on a train. That was a unique experience.
Did you say like the Amtrak or the?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
took an Amtrak, and that was wild. Crossing Texas was a trip because every now and again we'd have to slow down to a crawl so they could get out and move the sagebrush
Oh,
off of the train tracks. because you don't want to hit those. It's like hitting a rock. They get
Oh,
so dense, and the wood is so petrified and heavy that it can throw the train off the track if it hits it. So when they see
wow.
sagebrush blowing, they have to slow down to a crawl, and then they have people that get out and have to move them off the track so the train can keep going. I never knew that
That
until
is
I.
fascinating. You would
So
not think that. You would just be like, okay, it's just like fluffy. Wow.
yeah, they look fluffy. They're not. So I learned. Um, just like the only sandstorms I ever saw was from the movie The Mummy. In my
Yeah.
first sandstorm in Arizona, I literally called home and was like, "Oh my God, it's just like the movie." It was like a wall of sand coming at me, just like the movie. It was a trip. So, all right, let's see who's first. Rose is first one up. Do I need to prep to move to Florida this year?
Elderly
I
parent.
understood your shorthand only because we text a lot. I've learned it. Um, I need to prep to move. What do I want to do? I want to do this deck. And I definitely got to check out that rock and roll deck you got.
I'll send you the. I can't think of the name of it because it doesn't come in a box. It just came in a bag. So I'll send it to you.
My guys all do Dungeons and Dragons, and there's a couple of online Dungeon and Dragons games that are based on the major arcana of the tarot, the
Oh.
characters. And a couple of times my nephew, talked to me about it, like, well, we have this character and it means this. What does it mean in the tarot deck? And so I would tell him, and I'd be like, I've got books and stuff. Anytime you want to come grab a book and read, help yourself. And for Christmas this year, my brother found a Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck.
That's awesome.
So he gave it to me and my nephew to share. And so it's over on the shelf. I don't know a lot about Dungeons and Dragons, so it's a little over my head. But
I don't either, but I just think it's cool. I just think it's
yeah,
I people can
recently
get
got
into
a marble deck. So you have all the Marvel characters like Iron Man and Captain America and all those good and bad guys. And that's fun. Oh, okay. All right, Rose. Well, first thing I got is adventure travel. So it looks like you need to go ahead and start prepping for that move. And then I got strength is needed because this fits because I know what's behind the reason for the move. And this fits very much, as well as the last card, caring for others. So yeah, I think you're gonna be taking a trip fairly soon. What you got, Kyle?
Well, I don't think you want to go though, which I totally get. I'm not judging it at all, but I got Twisted Sister. We're not going to take it, which just makes me think that like even though you love your parents,
That fits too.
yeah, I love this deck. Like you just
I know the background story, so it's like, that
I
fits
love it.
too. Okay.
It's just, but then I actually feel like you might be able to buy some time. Like I think you're eventually going to have to go, but I think you can buy some time if you can get like a nurse to come in because I got the healing card, the Four of Swords, and I think if you can get somebody in there to help you like come in and I'm counting the number 4 on here. There's like 4 dots, maybe 4 days a week. If it's covered by Medicare, you might be able to buy yourself some time if they have like an aide or a nurse. And then I got the 3 of Earth, which is all about collaboration. So I think you will eventually go there, but you can buy some time. I think if you get some help and get some collaboration, it might be kind of, especially with the housing market the way it is and whatnot, you might need to buy some time while things are still really expensive.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hopefully that
That
helps.
works. Yeah,
I feel
she's
like there's
saying
like a male nurse.
parents are stubborn and independent. A nurse visits 1 day a week, so
I think they need to
Mhm.
amp it up to
Yeah,
like 4 days a week and get them a little, or maybe get an aide. My father-in-law just got an aide and a nurse, and it's been very helpful because he's
yeah. It's and a lot of it nowadays it relies upon Medicare. If you get Medicaid, um, I know. I mean, my mother had Medicare, and then when about 6 months before she had to go into hospice, we finally got her on Medicaid,
Mhm.
and that's what paid for her to be able to get into hospice care.
Yeah,
And
sometimes
when it got
combined, it will
when
cover.
it got beyond our ability to take care of her, and the
Yeah.
doctors were like, "No, she needs to go into a facility full time." So I'm just glad it happened and she passed before COVID hit.
Mhm.
Because I wouldn't want to have had to have dealt with that and not been able to be around her. Um, so it's difficult when you're dealing with your parents. It
Yeah.
really is. Um, okay. Dibs has a question here, a little bit on the paranormal. Was former Air Force Major General William McCaslin abducted by people against disclosure? He used to be in charge of Wright-Patterson. Yeah, something to do with ETs with that. And I don't remember the full story, but I remember hearing about it. Um,
So does that mean he had like information?
yeah, I think he had like contact or
Mm.
contacted information about the ETs that are here and dealing with our government,
Mhm.
and then he up and disappeared. I remember hearing about it. I just didn't know.
Do you think he's hiding and not abducted, but in hiding?
That could be too. It could be he took an opportunity to like walk away and say, uh, maybe it would be better if I disappeared. Um, oh, that's
Let's see what else I get. This is my first like current event question. Let me see.
there you go. And this happened, I think, how long back, Dibs? This happened a while back. Um,
And I know like sometimes people are like legit like taken out or abducted, but I almost wonder if this guy is
he
hiding.
was he
Scared.
was pushing disclosure information. He was like a whistleblower. Um,
Okay. Let's see what I get.
so yeah, that's
I think he's hiding. I hope I'm right.
okay.
Oh wow, February. He's been gone for a while. Yikes.
Yeah. Um, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Okay, I know where that's at. He went missing on February 27th. Okay, that was recent. Wow, that was like last month. Uh,
We're gonna know more about this in Aries season. Sometime during Aries season, I feel like I'm getting like fire, the Ace of Wands, and I'm getting like fire sign. And to me, that's like the beginning of Aries, and Aries is about to start very soon. Did it? Or unless did it start already? Are we still in Pisces?
no, Aries starts on the 21st, I think it is.
I think during
The
that,
20th or the 21st.
okay, I feel like during Aries season, we're gonna get some more information on this. It's more things are gonna come to light on it.
Yeah, because I just drew cards for my Aries reading,
Oh.
and I'm still in I don't really know anything about astrology, but I do just a general tarot reading on the different signs when it's that.
Mhm.
Although the last couple of months I didn't get it done because of just other things. I just ran out of time. Um, but since Aries is like the first astrological sign of the season,
That's why I think with the Ace of Wands, I feel like 'cause it's like the first one, it's like the like new
yeah,
year, kind of almost like the new year, astrological new year. I feel like during this, we're gonna get some more information on this.
I got some really weird cards. Okay, the first thing I got was the the Ten of Cups reversed, and that talks about shattered dreams, disharmony, disconnection. So whatever it was that he was trying to do, it feels like he was not getting the response he thought he would get. There was a lot of disharmony, a lot of discord there. I don't know who he was dealing with. Maybe whoever he was disclosing to was not doing right, or sometimes, they find out about these things. They also got the King of Cups reversed. And that talks about bad advice, emotional manipulation. So that kind of fits. It sounds like, maybe that was going on, and so he disappeared himself to just be away. Or it could be, somebody decided, okay, we need to shut him up. But then I get the Two of Cups, and so that's unification. That's forming partnerships. That's making connections with people. So if it is ET related, maybe they've stepped in to help him step away and not get injured. I'm not being told one way or the other. It just feels like he decided to step away because it was too hot. It was like, too hot to handle right now. Step away for a minute.
I think a female knows where he is, and that would go with your Two of Cups, because I got Brown-Eyed Girl. And I feel like there's a female that knows where he is, but she's not talking, and maybe it's his partner or wife with the Two of Cups, or someone he's close to. And I feel like we're just going to get some more information soon. That's a hard one. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that is a hard one. So
I feel like it's going to come out sooner rather than later, or at least some more info.
Exactly. Let me put this in real quick.
While you're doing that, I'll look up that deck. Let's see.
All right. Questions are closed now, so mods, y'all help me keep up with anybody that comes in wanting a question. They'll have to wait, come back tonight for the slumber party, or catch me during the week. Let's see. Okay.
So I got it at Night Willow Oracle on Etsy. Night Willow Oracle.
Okay.
And I'll send you the link too.
Yeah, send me the link. I'll check that out. That sounded cool. Okay, Peace Love wants to know, do my guides have any messages for me?
Guides have any messages? I feel like you have 3. At least 3 like big ones. Peace and love.
Okay, well, the first thing I got for you is Oceanic Dreams, and that's talking about dreams. Pay attention to the dreams that you're having. They're talking to you that way. Keep a little notebook or recorder or something by your bed, so that when you get up in the morning and that dream is still fresh in your head, you can go ahead and write down a few key phrases or something that'll help you remember it. I know I have a hard time. I tend to not remember my dreams. Once in a while I'll remember one, but usually by the time I get my eyes to open up enough to even be able to write something, it's gone. So, and then I got vision, and it says trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. So this feels very much like they're telling you to start paying attention to your dreams, because that's where the vision of the direction you need to go in is gonna. They're talking to you through your dreams to let you know this is the direction to go in, and that's what I've got for you.
I think you have a big like a big choice to make, because I got the Awakening card, and this is Radley Valentine's Angel Wisdom Tarot. And if you see, I love him. He's one of my mentors. Yeah. He's so cool.
One of my favorites.
He says my ADHD eyes are my superpower. So I studied with him in Denver.
I've had several of his decks. Yeah,
he's lovely. He's a lovely human. I love him so much. So look at these two. This road here. There's two. It looks like you have a choice you need to make. So they're telling you to pause, to definitely pause and take a breath, because it's a big choice, and they don't want you just to like make it lightly. Hopefully that resonates. And I also feel like there might be someone around you that's kind of that's trying to take away your personal power, and they're trying to get you to stand up for yourself. So I got the card, you're so vain. And I feel like there might be someone around you who has like a little bit of an ego, or that's like almost like a frenemy that's kind of like trying to keep you small. And sometimes it's ourself too. It's our little voice in our head that's trying to keep us small, that just talks and like makes us feel insecure. But and then I got the 7 of Fire, and it's all about standing up for yourself, having confidence, being assertive, and trusting the guidance you're getting. So when it comes to this decision, take a breath and pause before you make it, and take your power back. So hopefully that resonates.
Absolutely, that's great. All right, let's see. Next up, we got Old Windwalker.
Oh, Old Windwalker girl, I got you. Shadow work deck.
There you go. All right. I don't think I have any shadow work cards. I have so many damn cards.
I have 85 decks.
Oh, I've got a lot.
I have a little bit of a problem.
I got a lot more than that. It's like my room is exploding with decks of cards. They're everywhere.
Decks and crystals. They're my friends.
Okay. I have a few crystals. I'm slowly learning about them.
I just got my crystal energy certification. I can do it with Reiki now. I'm excited.
The crystal I got is selenite.
That's a good one to have.
A sphere.
It will cleanse everything.
Yeah, Otter Spirit just started offering spheres on their website.
Nice.
And I started looking at them, and they offer like about 10 different ones. And there were several. I was like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. And then I started thinking about it. I thought, I don't have any selenite. I better get one of those. It's kind of an important stone to have.
Selenite.
All right. Let's see here.
Shadow work. Parts of myself.
All right. First thing I get for you, you need balance. That's the first thing that's part of working on those shadows, is balancing yourself. And then I got Whales Guardians, strength. So as you learn to balance, that's going to help you strengthen what you need to work on, what you need to let go of. The last card I got was let go, release. You're within perfect possibility. And so a lot of inner work here. Learning to let go of stuff, balancing things, and that's going to help you with your guardians are there to help you with your strength.
And those go perfectly with what I pulled in ways to kind of work on these things. So, and if Old Windwalker, if you want to email me, it's my name at Gmail. I will send you a screenshot of this booklet because it has journal prompts in it. Like I mentioned, Old Windwalker was on my live earlier at Nate, and I have this. There's journal prompts and rituals in this booklet, so I'll screenshot those pictures for you. If you just email me, because I'll forget. But so the first card I got is intrusion. So I feel like when I get this card for somebody in terms of shadow work, it means that they have to work on boundaries, which I cannot judge that because I am terrible with setting boundaries. And but a lot of times we feel guilty for setting boundaries, or like, right? Like we're not being nice or we're not being kind. But I think there's really, because people are like, they're disturbing your personal peace. They're breaking through your personal bubble. And it's really upsetting your inner child. She's like, no. And then I feel like you might start getting resentful. And I always call it my Veruca salt, like from Willy Wonka, because I start getting like really mad and like temper tantrumy, like now. So I just feel like that setting boundaries will help. And a lot of that release work will help with you not feeling guilty about that. But then I also got too, is that expectations. And I think these are self-imposed expectations that you put on yourself. Yep. So learning to release those and realize that not everybody expects you to be all things, everybody to everybody, everything to everybody. And I'm really focused on the head there, like how there's the arrows going into the head. And to me, that's saying that a lot of these expectations are kind of in your head that you've set that you need to do. And I do the same thing. So once again, no judgment. So email me and I will screenshot, just remind me of the cards you got. So you got expectations and intrusion, and I'll email you the booklet page, and there's journal prompts and a ritual you can do. And then the stuff that Sherry suggested.
Very good. Cool.
I love shadow work.
Yeah, I've done enough of it. I tell you, just trying to figure all this mess out.
I have to stop a lot. I get my inner child's like, okay, break, time out.
Yeah. I'll do it for a couple of days, and it's like, okay, we need to walk away. Whew, this is getting deep. Okay, next up we've got Connie Maxim. When will they find Nancy Guthrie?
Yikes! That poor. Yeah, that's so sad.
I keep getting I just heard the number. She's already crossed, but
yeah, I know. I watched Linda. I guess she crossed right away. I just heard the number 3, so I don't know if that's 3 weeks. I know that she's hidden, like pretty decently hidden.
3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months.
Yeah. Well, let me look and see if
Hopefully I get. It's not 3 years, but
I don't think so. I don't think it's 3 days. That feels too soon. I feel like
we're in March. That's the 3rd month, so it could just be this month.
It could be like, let me look and see what else I get, because I use astrology symbols for timing. Let me see what jumps out at me in here.
I've got a timing deck somewhere.
Oh, nice. Is it the Radley Angel Answers that has timing in it too?
Yeah.
But I use the astro signs, so let me look really quick and see what astro signs pop out at me. Wow, it's really sad. Like, I feel so bad for her family. They're like not sleeping, would obviously, I mean, rightfully so. But sorry, this isn't answering your question, but it's just tapping into the family. I'm getting we just had a full moon, right?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna find her by the next full moon. So I think that would be like 3 weeks. Whenever the moon jumps out at me, it usually means a month. And then since we just had a full moon.
Yeah, that was full moon was last week, I believe.
Okay. I feel like it might be 3 weeks. It's getting closer, I think. By the next full moon, they're going to know more. I'm glad we're recording this, because now I'm like,
and you're saying full moon. The first card I got was the 8 of Cups, and that's got the full moon on it on the picture. That's talking about disappointment, abandonment, leaving behind. It just feels like she's already moved on.
I think she's more worried about her daughter.
Yeah, it's really sad. And then I got strength, courage, passion, persuasion. I think
Oh, but that's
this,
also a lion, right?
yeah,
Aries.
yeah,
Oh no,
lion.
Aries
Aries
is.
is ram.
Oh yeah, yeah. My bad, my bad.
Aries, no, who's the lion?
Leo is lion. Leo
Leo
is
is a
lion.
lion.
That would be
Um,
okay. Sorry. Right.
but this is power, strength, and control. I think this is just her way of trying to let her family know you're going to have to be strong now, because this is going to be really difficult for her children, because it's not just the one that we all know, Samantha Guthrie, but she's got brothers and sisters too. So, um, and then I got the death card reversed, and so that's talking about resistance to change, fearing change, holding on. Um, she's trying to hold on until they can find her.
Oh, before she cross, or before I know she's dead, but before she kind of goes, or she,
Yeah, before she completes her transition, it feels
Mhm.
like she's waiting for them to find her so that she can reach out to her children
I just had a
easier.
vision of a metal detector,
There you go.
and she has a heart. Isn't she have like a heart thing? I wonder if they're gonna find.
Yeah, she some kind of thing. She had a pacemaker or
Yeah,
something like that in her heart. Um,
I know somebody mentioned that Sterling had said he thought he suggested where she could possibly be on one of his shows. I don't know which show. So I don't know. Just I remember someone mentioned it in a chat, like, oh, he said she's here or in like some kind of building or something.
I mean, for the first week or so, I felt like they had her stashed somewhere, and then it just started feeling like, no, she's already gone. She's
Yeah.
not here anymore. And then from there, it felt more like they they did something wrong that caused her to go. And so now they're like stuck. Like, what do we do? She's,
Oh, like yeah. I wonder if they
you
didn't bring
know,
her medicine or something, and she didn't get her medicine, and or
that could have been, yeah, they didn't have her medication
mhm.
to give her, or the shock of what was going on could have been
That poor.
enough to have I mean, you get older in age, you start worrying about getting those big shocks. It's like, okay, calm down in here, please. Let's not have any heart attack. No, my son had a heart attack 2 years ago, and
Oh
out
wow.
of the blue, scared the bejesus out of me. As most everybody knows, I was live on air when it happened, and just like, I gotta go, and I just shut everything down and left. And yeah, that was a wild night, to say the least.
He's young too.
Yeah, I mean, the doctor said if you're going to have a heart attack, it was the best kind to have.
Oh, good. Okay.
And they discovered that he has hereditary heart disease. And so, it was on his daddy's side of the family, it's on my side of the family. There have been relatives that have had heart issues. And so it was like, oh, okay, that was a wild night, because so just not any clue that that was an issue. So I'm wondering with her, if just the shock of everything that happened, if it was enough to tip her over, and she just couldn't
Yeah.
couldn't deal with it.
That poor thing.
Um, I feel sorry for the children. I
Yeah.
mean, they're all adults, granted, but still, that's your mother. I mean, no matter how old you are, when your mom goes, man, that's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like mama's not here anymore to take care of it
Mhm.
when you need mama to take care of something. So
My
uh,
mom's one of my best friends, so we are
yeah,
very tight.
yeah, I was close to my mom, and it's like my son and I are close. It's I know anytime I have any little mishap, he freaks out.
Oh.
He's like, "Oh, mom, you're gonna be okay." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry." Um, he gets kind of freaked out when I have issues because I have spinal injury that I deal with. So,
Oh.
um, and they did a fused 4 vertebrae in my neck. So I have a steel rod and 6 screws that holds my head up,
Oh my God.
and I have bulging and herniated discs all up and down my spine, and I have 3 vertebrae, the 3 vertebrae just above the tailbone. There's no disc left. It's all bone on bone now that just
Oh my
crunches together.
goodness.
So I don't know. I may be looking at surgery
Mm.
after Medicare kicks in. Let Medicare take care of most of it. Um,
I'm
so
so sorry.
okay, Barbara, do you think I will be teaching virtual or in person this next school year? Yeah, I know your dad just passed.
I'm sorry to hear that,
And
Barbara.
she got been transitioned in and out of school. She teaches like preschool, the little kids.
Oh, okay.
Um, School teacher. And there's been a lot of issues with the schools. So a lot of
Mm.
teachers have been transitioned in and out. So a lot of them are kind of like in limbo. Well, what's going to happen next? Barb and I have been yakking with each other online for ages. I mean, you know. Thank you, Jules. That's awfully sweet of you. Okay, interesting. What one of these says. Yeah. All right. The first thing I got for you was career advance. So whether if it's in person or online, it's going to be a good advancement for you. Kind of a maybe like a step up in responsibility and or position. It's showing a career advancement, and then it says thought and strategy. So you may be getting more than one offer, in which case you're going to have to really look carefully through the opportunities being presented and strategically figure out what's going to work best for you. And then I got completing a cycle. So it feels like whatever it is that you've been working on, it feels like it's going to come around full circle. And then I got truth, and it says, "See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth." So part of that decision is going to be you doing a little bit of that soul searching and finding that truth for yourself. What is true to you? Um, that's what I've got.
I feel like you're gonna have an option as well. I actually heard that I feel like you're gonna be able to pick, or maybe if you don't get what you want at your district, there might be a virtual opportunity elsewhere where you're teaching and they're like in a different area. Because I got really good cards for virtual. So for virtual, let's look at virtual first. If you have like the option, I got the Queen of Earth. Queen, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And what I like about this is that I feel like there's going to be I feel like it's not with this current school district. I feel like there's another opportunity to teach virtually elsewhere. And I've heard of programs like that too, where there's teachers that work for like national companies or something, like where kids do online school. But I feel like it's abundant and you get to enjoy your life. Like it's like the work-life balance is better. I also got the 9 of Pentacles, which you can like make your own hours. So I would keep my eyes open for some opportunities for virtual that might not be where you are. Because I feel like there's really good money there. And what I love about the 9 of Pentacles is that it's like she's setting her own hours. She's self-employed. She does what she wants when she wants, kind of thing. And then for in person, I got the Emperor, which and I'm getting the message here that when you are in school, you don't enjoy things, like, because the Emperor is sitting there on the throne, but he's not outside enjoying the people and enjoying the environment. He's so focused on running things and having to be like tough and in charge. And I'm also getting the number 4, and the Ram jumped out at me, which makes me think sometime in April you're gonna know either whether or not what your options are, or you might find like a different position. So I would start looking, because I feel like April is going to be some movement here. And then I also feel like you feel really unbalanced when you teach in school. Knight of Cups, which can usually mean like it's like love bombing, you know, but it's like an unbalanced relationship. So I feel like that being in there, and what you said about the fighting and it being like a war zone makes a lot of sense. I would feel very unbalanced too. I taught for 2 years, like little 6th graders, and it was rough. I love teaching adults though. So
Yeah.
that might be another thing. Look at like
I'm not a teacher at all. Not in my wheelhouse at all. I did attempt it at one time. That was a disaster. We're not going to go there. It's bad memories.
It's tough.
It's a hard job,
Not
and
easy.
especially when you have little ones like this, because you're kind of getting them at the beginning. So you want to open up that avenue of being excited to learn, so that as they progress, that desire to learn gets stronger and stronger. That can make a big difference for some kids as far as if they do better in higher levels as they move up to the next grade level. That can make a huge difference. Okay, we got Sweet Pea gemstones. I make handcrafted gemstone jewelry. Will my biz increase, or will I need to get a job? Well, send me your website and stuff, Etsy store, whatever it is you have. That way I can post it and let people know about it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people in here that like gemstones.
Yeah, and jewelry. And when y'all know me, I like my bling.
I just spent $500.
It's rare that I don't have any bling on at all today except my watch, and that's just because I was busy. Normally I've got all my jewelry on, but
all my bracelets, my necklaces.
Yeah, exactly. That's usually me, and it just didn't happen today.
Oh, I went to the Gem and Mineral show in Kansas City yesterday, and I spent like $500. I got all the things. I love crystals.
Yeah, that's why I don't go to places like that.
Oh, it's bad. I'm going to be paying.
I'm going to wipe out what little bit of savings I've got. It's going to all be gone.
It was not smart of me. I would pay it off for a while. But yeah, let's look at this. But yeah, there's a lot of people in here that love that stuff. So
absolutely,
you're in the right place.
Yeah, send me your links and stuff. I'll gladly post it. Let people know about it. I do that for Jules. She has her own Etsy shop, makes jewelry and stuff, and she just started doing bath salts, which I keep here so I can pick it up.
Business. Energy around her business. Ooh. I'm getting really good cards for you, Sweet Pea. So I'm very excited. Oh. Let's see. Oh yeah, Maureen, I went cuckoo bananas. Like I spent so much money, and I don't sell crystals, but I give when I have a Reiki person, I give them whatever chakra's blocked, I give them a tumble. So I bought like tons of tumbles, and then I bought myself so many. Yeah, I know, I saw she froze. It's her StreamYard too, so hopefully. I'm surprised I'm still on here. I think her froze, but they had like all kinds of like cool hearts. Like I got this apatite, this beautiful apatite heart, $5. $5 for this. This would be like a $20 crystal somewhere, anywhere else. Oh, I forgot. I got to go in wholesale too because I'm friends with a owner of a shop, and she took me with her. So that was pretty sweet. I got to go to the wholesale side. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I think it's her picture's there still. Her picture is still there, so hopefully it just she'll be able to jump back on. Let's see. Okay. Before I read, I do want to ask, hi. Before I read, I want to ask, do you do like videos to promote your business? Because you should do some YouTube videos about like the different gemstones you work with. Oh, there she is.
I'm back.
Hi.
We had a brownout and everything shut down.
Oh, no. I'm surprised I was still here. I love it. I was just asking Sweet Pea if she did like YouTube videos about like the different gemstones she uses, or because I feel like if you started doing videos and promoting it more, or maybe do like a crystal of the day and then talk about what crystal you use to make your thing with, and start like, and like we'll all promote you too, like, you know, like we'll all be like, check out her YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah, everybody, I mean, everybody and their brother, let them know, they'll all be showing your stuff. So
yeah, and get your name out there more. And I would do some like fun videos with it, or maybe even a video of you making something and how you made it.
There you go. That's
I got really good cards. I'm excited for you.
Blank on her name now. Who does the candles? That's, you know, that's what, you know, she makes her own candles, and they're intention-based candles.
That's awesome.
This one's called the Sea Witch, and she does all different kinds of candles and stuff. And it's like you can go look on her website and see what kind of candle, or you can write her and she'll do like a reading, and then figure out what kind of candle you need. Candles and wax is her
Candles and wax
healing. She's a very effective healer.
You got she did a video and got 550 views. That's a big deal. That's a lot of views. Awesome. I would keep doing that because that's going to lead to more customers. I did some YouTube videos and I got new clients from it. So
yeah, you never know. I mean, I've gotten new clients from a short that gets posted from the show I did, or somebody sees one of the daily affirmations. I do affirmations every morning. And so I've gotten clients from that. I've gotten clients from those that like the slumber party, you know, they're a little bit more on the raunchy side like me, so they get off on that. I got mental struggle. So you need to clear your thinking, clear your mind, and start manifesting what you want. What do you want to see? What is successful to you? Write it down, get that very clear in your head. And don't worry about the negative stuff. Just focus on the positive stuff. And that can make some big differences. And then I got making progress, followed by luck is on your side. So there you go. I think it's gonna keep growing. But like Kyle said, start start putting some videos, do little short 2-3 minute videos. They'll go up as a short. They'll get passed around faster than a full-fledged video. So
So I think it's going to help because I got the Night of Air, which is all about progress and things like really speeding up. I think your business is going to start getting more word of mouth and just people like oh, I got this from so and so, or and just start speeding up things. And then I got the Star, which is things getting better, hope and faith, like your wishes coming true. And I got the Ace of Cups. So the beginning, yeah. So, I mean, I feel like you put a lot of love in your business and that shows. If you do have to get a job, I feel like it's going to be like a temporary one because I do feel like there's going to be a lot of progress with your business.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm feeling very positive about it. It's like, it's hard in the beginning because you're trying to get yourself out there against so many others that are already out there and established. But you'd be amazed at word of mouth. You get 3 or 4 or 5 of us that, see your stuff and like it and post your website and mention it, on a show. And next thing you know, you've gotten 5, 10, 20 new customers that have shown up. So that's I definitely see possibilities with that for sure.
Yeah, send it to me too. I don't have a ton of subscribers yet, but I'll post it in my community.
We're going to get her there. She's going to have a ton before you know it.
I'll post it in my community. And if you do any videos, I'll share them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm happy.
Well, guys, I hate to cut us off. I know I still had a couple of questions left, but I have got to go to the bathroom and get ready for my members meeting, which starts in 30 minutes. And so if I wasn't able to get to your question today, come back tonight for the slumber party, 10 p.m. Central. Put in, if you want a naughty or a nice card. If you have a specific question, just mention in your post that I wasn't able to get to you today. And that way you kind of go to the front of the line so we can answer your question first. That's what I try to do. So, and we've got a really good crew that's going to be on tonight. So, I'm sure y'all enjoy it. And thank you, Kyle, for being on.
Thank you.
Definitely will have her back. For sure.
Thank you.
And y'all make sure you all go over to her channel, like, subscribe. It's free. And share the video to your friends so that they can see everything she does and what she talks about. And go check out her channel. She's got some interesting videos on there. And be waiting for her book as soon as she gets it rewritten.
my romance.
There you go. So I'll be one of the first ones to buy a book.
I was going to send you one. You get a free copy.
Oh, okay. That's even better.
I'll send you an autograph.
That's even better. So, all right, guys, we're going to say goodbye for now. I will see y'all again tonight. Members, I'll see you in half an hour. I got to go empty my bladder.
Thank you for having me. This was great.
You're welcome. I'm definitely going to have you back on regular time, slumber party time. So anytime is good for me. Just say the word.
All right. I'll email you.
All right. You got it. All right. Let me hit bye or I'll just keep talking. So I'm going to hit end stream now. Don't go anywhere until after we're out.
Okay.
Okay.